Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dipbrow back again with another video for you guys. So today's makeup look, as you guys can already tell from the title, we're gonna be playing around with the Fenty beauty product. This is actually my first time actually trying the concealer. The foundation, I've tried it before in one of my videos, but it wasn't like my actual shade, so I decided to buy a different shade. Yeah, I don't want to say much about this look right now, but all I have to say is that my eye makeup was one of the looks that surprised me towards this video, and I'm happy with the finished look for this eye makeup and the lips. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, anyways, before we get started with this makeup look, as always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and don't forget to also subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed to my channel. It's easy to subscribe and it's free, and when you do subscribe, guys, don't forget to also turn on your bell button so that you'll be notified whenever your girl Dipbrow uploads any new video on this channel. And with that all said and done, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will see you guys in my next one then. Bye guys. As you can already tell from the intro and the title, today we're going to be trying out the Fenty Beauty foundation and concealer. With me today I have the two Fenty Beauty here with me. So I have the one my friend got for me from US, which is in the shade 330, and then I also have my new shade I just got, which is in the shade 390. So this is my first time using this, so I really don't know if this is my shade, but I decided to bring this out as well just in case this is too dark, and then I can mix it with this. And with that being said, I also got the Fenty Beauty concealer. We all know that Rihanna brought out a new concealer at the beginning of this year, so I decided to try it out as well. You know, they said the shade that is the color in the foundation is going to be the same shade that you can use for concealing, but I felt like the shade I got for this concealer, I did it wrong again, because I feel like it's a bit too red for my skin tone. So I decided to get it in the shade 390, which I'm regretting right now. I think I should have gone for the shade 330, which was the first foundation my friend got for me from US. I felt like I should have gotten that color in the concealer shade instead. I don't know if I make sense so far, but we're gonna try and make this three product work today. Anyways, with that all said and done, let's get started and see how this look is gonna all come together. So since we already know from the past review that a lot of people have done on this Fenty Beauty foundation, we've had a lot of people saying that it's really drying. So since being that I have a very dry skin type already, I'm gonna do a lot of moisturizing today. I'm gonna start by moisturizing my skin with my L'Oreal Paris facial oil. This is what it looks like, because we need to be really oily for this look today, because your girl ain't about to be looking dry trying this foundation out. We'll start by moisturizing our face. Oh, that was a lot too much. That's good. So to prime my face today, I am going to be using my W7 Camera Ready face primer right there. Now I'm going to do my final step of priming, which is my Primark primer water. I'm going to spray this all over my face. So now we're going to go into the Fenty Beauty foundation. So I feel like I'm going to go in first with the shade 390. Let's see how this is going to look on me first, if it's going to be my right shade or if it's going to be a bit too dark. This is it right here. I don't feel like I need to go in details about Fenty Beauty foundation anymore, because I feel like there's a whole lot of review about how many hand scissors and bubble and everything. So I'm just going to go straight in and just apply this onto my face. Yeah, just like I predicted, guys. Is it looking, I feel like it's looking too red on me. I don't know, what do you guys think? I feel like it's not my actual shade. You see what I'm saying? It's a bit I'm really confused with this Fenty Beauty foundation, because there is so many shades that it actually confuses me to actually know the shade that is mine. I feel like I might get it, I'll get it wrong like 3-4 times. I'll buy like 4 or 5 different colors before I actually find the actual shade for me. But from what I'm seeing so far, I think I might be in the middle of 330 and 390. So I don't know what is between there, if it's for something. I really don't know, but I think like I might be in the middle, because I am looking really red. Do you guys see what I'm saying? I am looking extremely red. I don't like this, so I'm gonna go in a bit with 330. Maybe this might actually save this look. Wow, I can't this be, that means I got the concealer wrong as well. Put a bit of this. Don't know, this might help bring me, yeah, see, that's actually helping. It's bringing me to my actual shade. So I don't know, I feel like I should do one side so you guys can see what I actually mean. You see, because I have a yellow undertone, not a reddish undertone, so I feel like this is actually bringing me to my actual shade now, which is good. Can you see what I'm saying? Like, look at this side, and now look at that side. This is too red, like this is not my shade. So I need to get something in between 330 and 390, because I feel like that is my actual shade. Let's talk about the foundation anyway. So far, I'm not gonna lie, it has a very nice finish, because I think because I did a lot of moisturizing before starting, I'm not getting the dryness like people said. So and it's blending really nicely, really easy, which is good. Like, we need them kind of foundation in our life. This is now the interesting part. This is why I was telling you guys. Sweet, I'm moving on to the concealer. We're gonna pray to the Lord God Almighty, being today being Sunday, to help us with this concealer. So this is in the shade 390. So let's see. I don't know, I don't feel like trying this because I already know it's gonna look red from the you know, foundation itself. So this is what I'm saying, like, this is actually the color I should have had for my foundation instead. I think I have to get a different color for this concealer, but let's just try it out for the, you know, sake of the formula. With that, again, I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 330 to make it a little bit bright. I'm gonna put a bit of this in there to lighten it up a bit, and then I'm gonna put a bit on my forehead. So basically we're mixing it again with this foundation that's a bit too light for me. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have this light one. So far, the formula for the concealer is actually different from the formula for the foundation. It's actually creamy from what I'm seeing so far. Not really getting the highlight I really want for my under eyes with concealer, so I might actually have to go like 330, which is a bit lighter than the foundation. I don't know. Don't worry guys, I need to sort out my color out in this Fenty Beauty because there are so many shades to pick from. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about the formula, and maybe being the last person on YouTube to actually try this out, but who cares, we actually got to it. So yeah, this is my first time actually trying out the foundation properly, because the last one I did was like just a quick through. But I'm not gonna lie, loving the finish of this concealer. Not bad, it's not giving me a bad finish. So now we are gonna move on to cream contouring. So while we are at it, I decided to bring this bad boy out, which is the first cream contour and highlighting concealer Rihanna came out with, which is the Matchstick 3.0. I think I'm gonna use Truffle 2 cream contour today. Still feel like I'm not actually in my normal shade with this foundation. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm still darker than usual? Don't know. And funny enough, this is the first time I'm shooting very early in the morning, so the light is actually playing a big role in this video today. So I might not be really seeing much because the light, I feel like, is dimming and coming back. So only God is gonna take control. Considering the fact that I haven't actually set the concealer or the foundation, this is not actually looking bad. I feel like this is amazing. Normally I go in quickly to set my cream concealer. This actually looks really nice, like it's been set but it's not. So I like this. I feel like if I actually get my actual shade for this foundation, this will be something I'll be reaching into more often. We're not looking too dry and we're not looking too dewy. This is perfect. So we can play a little bit with powder. But I feel like I can get away with that today because I did a lot of moisturizing before starting. Just to set my under eye concealer, I'm going to be using my Revolution banana powder. I'm gonna quickly set my cream contour with my Becca powder foundation. This is your Perfect Skin Mineral Powder Foundation. It's actually not yet bright and it's 6:24 a.m. It's still dark down here in UK, so my light be playing up. My lights be playing up big time, so yeah. And I'm gonna quickly set the whole of my face, and today I'm in the mood for a powder puff. Yes, we want to get a nice full coverage look today because this makeup is something that I'm gonna have to wear for a long period of time. So I'm gonna be using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless powder. I really love this. Whenever I want to bring myself back to my color, this is what I always go for, and this is in the shade 350 Caramel with a powder puff. We're gonna set the whole of my face quickly. I'm gonna go back into my Revolution loose powder, and I'm gonna try to use this to curve my contour so it can stand out. So I'm just gonna put a bit underneath my eyes while we get started with eyes. Our eye makeup. Okay, now guys, now that our eyebrows is done and our face is done, so we can get started with our eye makeup. So I'm first of all going to be going into my Anastasia Beverly Hills single eyeshadow called Real Girl, I think. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm going to be using this as my transition color today. Place this in my crease like so. Just pack it down. We're not blending it, we're just packing it down like so. I'm gonna grab a clean brush. I'm gonna start softening out the edges and blending it upwards like so. Now I'm going to be going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. I'm going to be picking up, what shade am I into today? Let's do a bit of green kind of thing. I don't know, I really don't know what I want for my eyes today, but I'm just guessing. So okay guys, so just to intensify my crease a bit, because I want to do a cut crease, I'm going to pick up this dark brown in the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm going to be placing this right in my crease line to darken it up a bit like so. But that looks pretty. I'm going to grab another clean brush, so I'm just going to soften the edges out again. So blend into our transition color. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly cut my crease. I'm going to go back to my Fenty Beauty concealer to cut my crease. I'm going to do should we do a half cut crease, guys, or should we do like a full-blown cut crease? What do you think? I'm going to do half a crease. Okay, I'm in the mood for half a crease today, so let's do that instead. I'm gonna stop right here, and I'm gonna bring that dark cranberry color again in. So the dark brown, I'm bringing it all the way in again. So just gonna blend it out again with my clean brush. Okay, that should do. I'm actually taking a gamble with this next shade I'm about to pick, but I am hoping Jesus Christ takes the wheel. Oh Lord, maybe it's because today is Sunday. I'm not just today. It's good. I like the side of you, Deborah. So I'm gonna be picking up this kind of greenish lemony color. It's a very shimmer eyeshadow. So I'm gonna be placing this all over the crease, which is called, hopefully this, ooh, that bright though, like that. I wasn't thinking this was gonna be this pigmented, but okay, come through, girl. Now we have to go into, you know, blend these two shades together. We can't just leave it this way. It's gonna look really weird. So I'm gonna go back into Anastasia Beverly Hills palette again. This time around I'm gonna be picking up this goldish color right there, to see if we can use this to blend these two shades together. So I'm gonna place this just like so, like right in the middle. This looks pretty. So guys, now we're gonna go back to this dark brown right here in this palette again to blend into this three colors. So just grabbing that, and I'm gonna be packing this on. I'm not gonna be like blending it in because we want it to be really intense. So just packing this baby on like so. That's actually a very nice blend of color like that. Going into a clean brush again just to feather this baby out, the edges out a bit. That's actually a very nice look right there. I wasn't thinking it was going to end up this good, but I'm happy. Okay guys, for lashes today I'm going to be using my AliExpress 3D Mink False Lashes. Yeah, because this eye makeup is dramatic, so let's give it a dramatic lashes as well to go with it. So guys, while my lashes is getting ready to be glued on, I'm gonna go into my Max Factor mascara. I'm gonna be applying this to my top lashes. Talk about a dramatic lashes for a dramatic look. It feels like I'm wearing an umbrella right now. Let's not forget we have some stuff underneath our eyes that needs to be dusted away. So I'm just gonna quickly dust off any fallout and the powder underneath my eyes. Okay, so I'm just also gonna blend this out because initially it was meant to just make our contour look sharp, so I might as well just blend it all out. I'm gonna quickly finish up my face. Okay, I'm gonna spray my face with my NYX Dewy Finish Face Spray, so we can just reduce the powderness we got going on. So just gonna fan myself until it dries down. Okay guys, while my face is still a little bit damp, we're gonna go into my another Anastasia Beverly Hills product. This is their highlighter palette, and as always I'm gonna be using bronze and tourmaline together to highlight this baby today. My face is still a bit damp, that's why you guys can see the dewiness. So I'm gonna quickly highlight it, starting with our jawline. Ooh, that baby just popped so quick from the distance. We're gonna have to blend it down a bit. And then I'm gonna do my cheekbone. I actually forgot how pigmented this palette is because I haven't used it in a while, so sorry. I'm just using too much. I'm gonna do my nose now. It's just too much. I have to blend everything down so this looks natural, because your girl can't be affording to be looking like a moonlight. That's so stupid of me. Something else just popped into my head. So we're gonna need to blend this down real quick. That scared me, I'm not gonna lie, that actually scared me. Okay, I'm gonna quickly do my brow bone. I don't use too much because this is my forte right here, to use more than it's needed. That looks a lot better. Rihanna, me like it. So I'm gonna quickly line my under eye with my W7 LiQWYD liner. Grab that brush I was using to, you know, the dark brown from the Anastasia Beverly, you know, just not to confuse you guys. I might as well just show you guys. What's with the rustiness in my voice? So yeah, I'm gonna go back to this shade right there to smoke my under eyes out. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to that single Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow, which is this. Let's pop a bit of this down here as well. Now I'm gonna go into my Max Factor mascara again. This time around, I'm gonna be applying this to my bottom lashes. So guys, now I'm gonna move on to the final step, which is my lips. I'm gonna start by lining my lips with my Elamasco lip liner. Actually, I don't know what shade this is because I chucked the box away. It is a color pencil for eyes, but I'm gonna use it as my lip liner today. So, ha! So I'm gonna use that to line my lip real quick. And as you guys always know, I like to overdraw my lip just to get us a nice pouty lip going on. So I'm going to be using two Anastasia Beverly Hills matte liquid lipstick. So I'm going to be using the shade Stripped and the shade Toast. So I'm going to use, no, my usual stuff. I'm going to be using Toast as my liner, and then inside of it I'm going to go in with Stripped. So let's see how this is going to end up, because I really don't know how this lip is going to end up either. Funny enough, this Toast looks something like the eyes. Wow, looks something like the eyes. That's good. Okay, so we're gonna stop here and we're gonna go into the middle with Stripped. You like the finished look? What do you guys think? Your girl slaying as always. I like it. You know what, I'm gonna quickly put myself together and I will be right back. So guys, this is the finished result right here. I am quite happy with the Fenty Beauty foundation and concealer. Obviously I have to wear it during the day to tell you guys my honest view, how it held up during the day, but I really don't do that on my channel yet. We haven't gotten there. I just wanted to like show you guys the first impression, like when it's freshly used and done. Like this actually came together really nicely, considering the fact that it was too dark for me and it was too light for me and I had to mix the foundation together. It actually came out okay. Is it my actual shade? I don't think it's my 100% shade because I can still see the difference between my face and my neck, but with a little bit of powder to put and powder it here and there did give me a bit of, you know, highlight and brought me a bit close to my normal skin shade, as you guys can also see. In the future I would try to experiment more with the shade, like to see if I can find a proper color for me with the Fenty Beauty foundation and concealer. I feel like with the concealer I can get away with 330. It might be a bit too bright, but I feel like that will be okay because concealer is actually meant to, you know, highlight and brighten up your under eyes. So I feel like in the future that's the shade I'm gonna get for the concealer. And then for the foundation wise, I feel like I might actually end up getting like in between 330 and 390. I don't know if there's an in-between shade, but yeah, I feel like that should do with, you know, the color of foundation for me. Yeah, and apart from the dryness of the foundation, I feel like this foundation is amazing. But all I have to say is, if you're a very dry skin tone person, just like the way I am, I have a very dry skin, I would advise you to do a whole lot of moisturizing before you start with this foundation. As you guys can see at the beginning, I did use a little bit of oil and then face primer that had more oil in it, just to give me a nice balance, even tone, like not to be too dry. Even at that, like towards the middle of the, you know, video, as you guys could also see, I was looking a bit dry at the end of the day. But yeah, this foundation, what I've noticed, is quite dry, and so you have to be careful with the way you use it. but the concealer, it's a different formula. The concealer is actually quite creamy, which was good, and easy to blend out. So yeah, in the future I do see myself buying more Fenty Beauty skin product like foundation and concealer. I'm definitely gonna try and see if I can find a better shade for myself. And yeah, with that all said, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna jump into the slow motion. And as always, if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you do subscribe before you exit this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.